Hi guys, welcome to Brains on the Beat. Thank you guys for sticking with your girl. If you're new here, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're oldie but goodie, thank you for staying tuned to your girl. So in today's video, I want to talk about the shooting that was caught on video. But first, I want to say thank you to everybody that showed up to our live on Sunday. On Mother's Day, my virtual baby shower was a success. Thank you to every single person that sent me something. I really appreciate it, and I can't say thank you enough. And for everybody that says they couldn't send me something because they're in isolation or they're in lockdown, thank you for thinking about us anyways, and thank you for spending your Mother's Days with us. But let's get into this story. It says police say they now have identified the victims who were shot and killed by criminals during an attack on Old Hope Road, Kingston on Friday. The deceased are Kenneth George White, 71-year-old welder, and Clinton Jarrett, a 40-year-old resident of Cambridge District, St. Andrew address. Police reports are that about 5 p.m. a group of people were standing near a lane when men armed with high-powered weapons drove up in a white motor car to the gathering and opened fire before making their escape. When the shooting subsided, 3 people were found suffering from gunshot wounds. White and Jarrett succumbed to their injuries while the other gunshot victim has been admitted in critical condition. Since the shooting, police say they have stepped up their search for criminals responsible for the act as new information about the case has emerged. A video circulating on social media shows what appears to be men with rifles alighting from a white motor car and opening fire at the group of persons. The elderly man who was seen sitting by his car watches in horror as the criminals carry out the act. One of the gunmen later opens fire on the senior citizen who attempted to move but appears to have been rooted to the spot by fear and shock. And that was one of the big things that shocked me when I watched this video, how this elderly man didn't actually move when he see them coming out the car with the guns. I think he was in such a shock and he couldn't believe what his eyes was seeing, that he sat there and they went in there, shoot up the place, and came back out and shot him also. And it's a very sad and unfortunate. This to me though looks like a planned hit. So whoever was in that place, somebody wanted them dead, and it was a planned hit. Because if it was a robbery, they would have went in there, got what they wanted, and came back out. As you can see, they just went in there, shot up the place, and came out. So in my opinion, I feel like this was a planned hit. And you guys know how that goes in Jamaica. A lot of those occur. Condolences to everybody that died in this video, and to the person that is recovering from gunshot wounds. These men that alighted from this car didn't have on a face mask. They wasn't hiding their face, and that is one of the reasons why they actually killed the elderly man that was sitting there, because they didn't have anything covering up their face. And if they left him, he could have possibly identified them. The man that is at the hospital and recovering from his injuries, I hope he makes a full recovery. I'm hoping that he is able to identify at least 1 or 2 other persons that came out that vehicle, because they didn't have on any mask. And if somebody's watching this and they can identify the vehicle or identify someone, please do so. This is a bold-faced killing, and no one deserves to lose their life like this. This elderly man, for me, was the part that really made me mad. How, because he was so shocked, he didn't even attempt to flee, he didn't even attempt to move, and when they were coming out, they didn't even leave him, they shot him and killed him. So that is the part that really made me mad. If you're going to do your killing, or you got hired for a killing, kill whoever you get hired for, and leave the people them alone that has nothing to do with it. But that's not how they operate. Comment below, what are your thoughts on videos like this? What do you think? Do you think that this was a planned hit because of how they just went in and shoot up the place and didn't take anything? Do you think that people are just idle and they shut up the place because just because? What are your thoughts? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.